So there are fatty acids in foods, and any one food is not just one fatty acid. There's going to be a mixture of saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated fats, and that's because what you have in food are triglycerides. So triglycerides are a glycerol with three fatty acids. The glycerol has the three carbons with the three OH or the three hydroxide groups, and then there are three fatty acids bonded through these hydroxides. And so that's what's actually in food, and that's why any food has a breakdown in its composition of the fatty acids, because these three fatty acids can be all the same three, or you can have one monounsaturated fat and two polyunsaturated fats, or you can have a mixture where you have one monounsaturated, one saturated, one polyunsaturated, and that leads to the different compositions in foods. In the formation of the triglyceride, three fatty acids link to the glycerol, and this triglyceride is part of the lipid family. So the formation of the triglyceride starts with three fatty acids, and I'm going to use stearic acid, which is an 18-carbon fatty acid chain. And those 18 carbons are all bonded with single bonds. So this is a saturated fatty acid. And it's shown here with no double bonds. Okay, so these are the stearic acid molecules. I'm going to use all three same, but they don't have to all three be the same fatty acids. So here's the glycerol, and the glycerol has the three carbons, 1, 2, 3, and three hydroxides. So the three hydroxides are in red. And what happens is the glycerol molecule loses a hydrogen atom when the bond is formed, and each stearic acid, each fatty acid, loses a hydroxide when the bond forms. So this hydrogen comes off on each of these, and this hydroxide comes off on each of these fatty acids. What you end up with is an overall triglyceride. So this is the triglyceride you end up with. And in that triglyceride, there's going to be what's left of the glycerol, which is this core section. Okay, and then the three fatty acids. So the three fatty acids are bonded through these new bonds between the oxygen and the fatty acid each time, oxygen to the fatty acid carbon, and then the oxygen to the fatty acid carbon. And each bond that's formed loses one hydrogen and one hydroxide, or one water molecule. So you end up with the triglyceride plus three water molecules.